Emulsions. Colloidal system of a liquid and a liquid is called emulsion. That means it's a system in which both the dispersion phase and the dispersion medium are liquids. Emulsions, we have number of examples around us which are basically our emulsions. Like milk is the most common example of emulsion, which is a mixture of an oil in water. Similarly, we can have cod liver oil, paints, etc. They all are the examples of emulsions. Emulsions usually are having water as the base, as a solvent. And that is why what we can say is emulsions mainly are of two types. One are called oil in water, another is called water in oil. It's called O/W and it's called W/O. It means oil is your dispersion phase and water is your medium. In this case, water is your dispersion phase and oil is your medium. Like what we can have is the moisturizers which we use in summers. So moisturizers are the best examples of oil in water. Milk is an example of oil in water. Whereas the cold creams which we use in winters is the best example of water in oil, because our skin becomes dry and we need more of an oil. So the creams which we use in winters are all water in oil. So they have base of an oil. Now these two types are the major types of the emulsions we use in our day-to-day life. Now you need to understand emulsions basically are very unstable. They very easily coagulate. Like you know that you can't keep milk for a very long time. 7, 8 hours, 12 hours or 1 hour, 1 day maximum, otherwise it gets coagulated. Now in order to make these emulsions stable, we need to add certain chemicals. So with the chemicals added to make emulsions stable are called emulsifying agents. They are called emulsifying agents. Like for oil in water, emulsions, the emulsifying agents used can be like, if you mix this oil and water, you find they will form a separate layer. You can't mix them. But definitely if the soap water, the natural soap or synthetic soap, the gum, the proteins are the best examples of the emulsifying agents. Like you can't find oil droplets in milk because of the natural protein which is present in it, which is called casein. Though these emulsifying agents forms a protective layer around the dispersion phase particles and it allowed their solvation to the maximum extent. So soaps, the gum, proteins are the best example of the emulsifying agents for the oil and water types of emulsions. For water and oil types of emulsions, we have different kind of emulsifying agents, like all fatty acids, all long chain alcohols, lamp-black, etc. are the examples of emulsifying agents for water and oil. Because here we have to what? We have to protect water droplets from getting dispersed from the remaining from the layer of oil. So these are what we have: emulsions and emulsifying agents.